sun is about to rise in 6 minutes. I'm running late, but I'm not. I've got here plenty of time. I'm at Ramshaw Rocks, and Ramshaw Rock Lady is down there in the distance. I will take you to show you her later on. I assume it's her anyway. I think I found a wicked shot. Definitely one I can explain compression on. What an absolute scene in front of me. I'm not going to show you just yet because it's really, really cool. I'm put my bag down. I've just made my way down through these rocks, which again, when I'm not feeling so great on my feet today, and I've got no reason why. I'm feeling okay other than that. All that is light hitting the hillside as well, I've just seen. But yeah, I've got this cracking shot now. Look at this rock face. That is not the sort of thing I want to climb up. Now it is in the edge of the frame. I've set it up as a horizontal, so I'm going to take a horizontal shot, about 22mm. So I'm going to take that as a 22mm shot, then I'm going to flip it over onto a vertical, and I'm going to do a panoramic shot of it as well. God, it might take me out, I'm a bit warm now. Might do a panoramic shot, well, not might do, I'm going to do a panoramic shot as well. With a panoramic I'm going to be able to zoom in, and by zooming in, like I said to you, it's going to cause compression, so it's going to bring these rocks tighter together. And it's also going to build a bigger frame, a bit more detailed image, and I think that'll look absolutely fantastic. Again, it's a shame I've got no light on it, but I think it's going to make a really nice shot because all the rocks are that way and they look absolutely fantastic. The rock formation, I absolutely love this sort of stuff. I tried to do an explanation of what it was. I think it was something to do with the rocks from around this area. I think they were left deposited by massive ice age water flow coming down from the north somewhere, some mountain range, and they deposited these rocks down here, but I'm just not sure because these look like they've been forced out of the ground. So I don't know, I'm not a geologist, I don't know how it works, but I'd love to hear if you can tell me in the description, if you watch my videos and you can explain why things are like they are. I absolutely love to know. I'm so interested. It's just I don't read very well, so I don't take in that information. So if you can write it down in layman's terms for me, like I try and explain photography, then yeah, please let me know. I love to know the geology behind all these rocks and stuff. I think it's amazing. The lines, the way they're jagged out the ground, it's just phenomenal. It really is. Nature's an amazing thing. And yeah, there's light going on over there, but it's a bit high in the sky now. There's no light here. So I'm going to set up and then I'll talk you through this and I'll explain it. I'll explain it through the video as well because it seems to be the in thing these days, and I quite like doing it because I can actually show you what I'm seeing through the camera. So yeah, let me get this set up just right and then I'll switch you back on and explain. I've not made it easy for me to lean against this rock. Right, see if I can get my foot settled in there. Right, see if you can you see me? Right, yeah, so camera set up facing in this direction. I've moved the focus slightly. I'm probably now around 20mm, 19-20mm looking on the top of the camera. F11 ISO 160, and I'm bracketing to make sure I've got all the dynamic ranging. So yeah, let me switch it over to video and let me explain what we have got for you. Put the video mode on. Quite like doing this, and bang, away we go. Right, so what have we got in front of us? We have got all these jagged rocks. Didn't I tell you they were amazing? Look at all of this. Absolutely love all these jagged rocks, and they're all sitting, jumping out the ground as they are going up through that way. And in the distance we've got another set of rocks just there. You can't see the lady, she's over the back, but this is what I like, all of these. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop it across there, so it's going to be probably a 2x1, and all I want is that I'm going to try and get rid of this rock face and this little bit in the corner. So all I want to do is try and crop it as a 2x1, something like that, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the same again and take vertical shots across the image that way, and I'll try and explain what we're going to do when we do that. little bit of preparation before I do the vertical. I've gotten stuttery now. Before I do the vertical, I've got to set it all up. It is a different image, and like I say, it's got more compression in it, and I've got to get it all level. So level in base, you've heard me speak about this Leophoto metal in base I've got. Get the little spirit level in the top, so I know that it's dead straight. Get the spirit level in the back of the camera straight. Now I know I can pan all the way across like so now and get it all in, and it looks pretty good where it is. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. It's perfectly level. The only thing I've got to do is bang it over onto manual, because it will change otherwise as I'm going through the image. So I've just got to make sure the histogram's not peaking either side, which looks pretty good. The focus shouldn't have moved, but I'm going to focus back again in the middle, and I'm going to take these shots and explain to you what it is we're doing. So let me put it onto video for you again. So down there on the screen you'll see the video, and you'll see it moving, and I'm going to take shots from here, 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 and here. That way when I stitch that together, that should make the same image as what we had before. So we will see the difference in the compression on this one. So let me just take a single shot. Let's go to a single shot. I don't need a bracketed shot of my hands. I'm just going to go just past slightly, and I'll take a bracketed shot of my hand. That way I know the beginning of the panoramic, and I'll put it on video still, so I don't particularly need that. Let's put it back onto stills. There we go. Right, let's take a bracketed shot, a single shot. There we go. And then we're going to go over to, let's just get it a bit more lined up now. I'm on stills, and we're going to set these up, and again bracketed, so I've got all the dynamic range because the sky is quite bright, and I'm just going to move it across and take the images. Now this is why my videos are so long, because I can't get all this in a shorter video. Now if you prefer to see a shorter video with less of me talking and just pictures and stuff like that, then let me know, because that seems to be the perfect way of doing videos. 8 to 12 minutes, bang, and away we go. But I like doing these long ones. I like telling you everything, getting all the information in, tell you what I'm doing, tell you my thought process, tell you how I'm explaining these images, and waffling on and doing lots of ers and ands and ums and whys. But that's me. As much as oh, I've got a fluffy muff in it, I'll take it anyway, and then I'll take another one when I move it away, because I don't think I'm going to use that bottom rock. But just in case, I'm just going to move you over slightly. That's better. Sorry about that. Just to get the microphone out of the camera. There we go. That should be enough. That should be enough. So I'm going to knock that off. I think that's going to work. So I'm going to stitch them together. Put the panoramic together, then I'm going to crop the other one down to a 2:1, I think it's going to be, and then I'm going to put them both up on the screen. I try and put them above each other if I can. I put them up above each other, and just see the difference in the compression. That should show that at this one is now 36 mil, so the difference between 36 and about 20 mil should make quite a lot of difference on the compression, and the rock in the background should come further forward, and it should be a lot more detailed. So hopefully that'll work and explain that. Definitely last shot now. I'm going to make my way down to the Rock Lady, or the Lady of the Rocks, or the Ramshaw Rock Lady, whatever she is, and get a picture of her, show you what she's all about, and definitely going to go and have some breakfast. I've got something to show you before I go down there. This is, you know, I said I see things in rocks, and I see faces, and me and Mrs. C both see faces. If she was here now, she would absolutely be wetting herself, I tell you now, and really, she would. I'm going to turn around now. Do you see what I see? I don't know whether I can mention it, but do you see what I see? And I would love you to write it in the comments if you can see what I see in this rock just here. That is so crazy. If you can see what I can see in that rock, heaven forbid, then I've so got to get a selfie in it. But please comment below. Do you dare tell me what you can see in that rock? That is amazing. I'll even go a bit higher for you. It's just not right. To get in this position. I've just been talking to a guy. I met him this morning in the dark, and he's actually stopping in the little red van down there. He's travelling around. He's from Scarborough, and I just asked him his name. I think it was Stuart. I'm not sure. I did ask him his name, but you know me, I've forgotten already. But I've got this other shot set up. I've actually come down to see the Rock Lady, or the Lady Rock, and I'm just waiting now for light, which is a strange thing for me to wait for the light because I don't do it very often. But I'm trying. I like a little bit of light maybe to hit the rock. I think it's going to come out. It is. It's just about to come out now. I've got a cracking little composition set up. I'm just going to take this while I'm talking. See what I'm going to put it on the single shot because I don't need to bracket this. There's plenty of dynamic range in the shot. I've got some foreground interest and the sun's come out now. That's going to give me some nice contrast. Look at that. And this is the beauty of shooting in aperture priority. I don't have to worry about changing the settings. But I've got the rock. If I can spin you around, there we go, somewhere around there. I've got the rock down there in the foreground, and I've got this base rock. I've got another rock leading you off, and the next rock, and it just rocks and rocks and rocks leading you down. And then I've got the hillside right over there in the distance. So it makes quite a nice little shot. Again, it's all about the rocks, and I've got a bit of colour in the sky now. There's a bit of light on the land. I'm going to take another shot while the light's in different places on the land as well. You know me, I'm getting into this light painting and time blending stuff and things like that. Simple. It's a simple shot. Literally, just it's not simple. No, it's not simple. It's only simple if you think it is. Some people struggle, and I know the wind's blowing in your face. Let me just bring you down here out of the way. Come down here. The wind's probably a little bit better this side. Right. I know I keep saying it's a simple shot, but it's only simple if you see it, if you know what you're doing, really, I suppose. Because some people will just walk up, they rock up, they point the tripod in the general direction of what you want to do and take a picture. Well, I've actually put a bit of planning into it. If I switch the video on, I'll try and explain the planning as well. But I've got this lead-in. I'm using this base rock here as a bit of a framer, so it's framing the bottom of the image, and then it's bringing you round and coming back round through the image. And then I've got the Lady Rock there, and going down into the far rocks, and I'm finishing off with that little bit of a peak of hillside over there. So it's planning your image to make it fit. And I'm not going to waffle on too much about it because it'll just be here for hours and hours talking rubbish again and filling the video up. So let's just take another one. There's a bit of light coming down now on some of the far rocks, and I'll just blend them together. I'm not going to take too many here. I'm only going to take the one or two, and definitely calling it a day. So that's about it. I think I'm going to call it now. I think it's time to go down to my car, which is only there. I told you it was close, didn't I? Down to my car, put the jet boil on, make myself a nice porridge and a warm cup of coffee, and then we're going to get off home and see the wife and get some editing done on these videos. So again, I'm going to thank you for watching. And don't forget, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me, getting more subscribers, more people liking and sharing the videos, because that's what it's all about really, isn't it? Showing people what we do, where we go, and what there is out there. There's another nice bit of light on the hillside, just a strip of light, sunlight coming through. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Don't forget, tell a friend, and yeah, till next time, ciao for now. Don't forget, leave us a comment. Love reading your comments and I'll always reply. Bye.